What's going on, Giants fans? Monday afternoon, leaving work. Well, it was inevitable at this point. I thought it was going to happen sooner than later, but today it happened. The Giants have officially released former Pro Bowl defensive back James Bradberry. It's a sad day. Even though it was very much expected, still a sad day when you lose one of your top defensive pieces and your top cornerback on the team. You lose them without getting anything back in return. It sucks, but we had to sign our draft picks. Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal are a lot more priority than retaining an aging 30-year-old corner, regardless if he's good or not. Regardless if he's good or not. But unfortunately, we had to do what we had to do. We have no money, thanks to Dave Gettleman, that stupid idiot from Boston, leaving our new GM with absolutely no money this offseason to sign any big-name free agents or keeping any guys that we wanted to keep. So a round of applause for that stupid idiot, Dave Gettleman. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for giving a max contract to an aging, injury-prone safety in Logan Ryan years ago when he couldn't cover anything, when he was slow as shit, and you decided to give him like $70 million. So thank you for that. Thank you for giving Leonard Williams way too much money. Thank you for drafting a running back second overall when we had no O-line for that running back to run behind. Thank you for just ruining the Giants in the years that you were our GM. Luckily, it looks like we have a very competent and smart, bright, young, successful GM in Joe Shane that will eventually get us out of the gutter and get us back to the promised land of being a respectable NFL team. Until then, everything that happens to the Giants that's bad from now and this point forward is still your fault, and I hate your effing guts, Dave Gettleman. So James Bradberry, we had to let him go. It clears us up about $11.5 million. We have a dead cap hit about $10.4 million, but we do get some $11 million or so in cap room. I believe we still need to cut a few more players to sign the rest of the draft class, as if we didn't sign any of them yet. But I think we can start now. We have a good head start now that we have let go of James Bradberry. But it's unfortunate, but it is what it is at this point. Next man up mentality. And Aaron Robinson, you're the next man up. We had a pretty down rookie year, but it seems like everyone on our team had a down year because the Giants sucked. We sucked last year. So everyone was going to have a down year, except Xavier McKinney. He had a pretty good year. Should have been a Pro Bowler, but Pro Bowl stupid as is. Let's just hope James Bradberry does not sign with the Philadelphia Eagles or stay within the division like the Cowboys. That would be brutal. I don't want to face him twice a year and just be reminded of our stupid GM Gettleman and his constant mistakes and signings that he had as his tenure as general manager for the New York Football Giants. But I'm sure we'll find out soon enough where Bradberry will lead to. He has emerged as the top free agent available right now, and I'm sure there are teams calling his agent as we speak and trying to get him into the door. Fingers crossed it ain't to the Eagles, but I expect him to be an Eagle pretty soon. It just makes the most sense. Stays on the East Coast, doesn't have to travel far, doesn't have to pack up and move far. The Eagles are pretty good. They already have a good number one corner in Darius Slay. They were a playoff team last year. So it makes the most sense. Hopefully he doesn't sign with them, but I wouldn't be surprised. So just don't be too pissed off when you find out that he signed with the Eagles, because I think that's where he's going to be headed to. In other news, guys, this Thursday night, the NFL will release its entire schedule. Leaks are starting to happen as already. But the NFL is a money-making machine, and they want to make and advertise their product as much as possible. So that's why they came out with the schedule release show. But as you know, it's impossible to have a show without any rumors being leaked. So most of the schedule will probably be out beforehand on Thursday. It just won't be confirmed until then. The rumor right now is the Giants will open week 1 of the 2022 season and travel to Minnesota to take on the Minnesota Vikings. If that holds to be true, that's a tough week 1 matchup. I expect to be 0-1 after that. Thielen, Jefferson, Cousins, and Cook and those boys will be out for blood. Playing in a dome in Minnesota is tough as always, and we're just not a very good football team. So we'll update you guys once the schedule comes out. And just enjoy the rest of your week, and say some prayers that Bradberry does not wind up an Eagle. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. I am out. Let's go, G-Men.